Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's March the 9th of the Duck Adventure Update, and Miss Iscovi, well, she's eating, she's drinking, and she's walking around, and she's making just an absolute massive mess in the, I gotta clean this out today, but she is, she keeps dumping her food and eating it. Yeah, there you go, she dumped it out again. Oh, you little girl. But she's drinking water. Now she is doing this nesting thing where, you know, the brooding, where she's making spots, but she isn't doing a lot of spots. Here. Come on, girl, get up for us. Come on, up, up. Oh, you, come on. I can't reach in there because I'm holding the camera. Come on, let's get up. Come on, let's go. No, she isn't going to get up. She was walking around this morning. I came out here and she was actually walking around. She won't get up now. Of course, I got the camera going and... Come on, duck. Come on, let's go. There, she's standing up. Now, she's not up to full strength, but she's a lot better. And I think a couple subs, you know, have given me their opinion and their theories, and I have to agree with it. I think Miss Iscovi, because she was, you know, she's had a real rough go here, and, you know, her body... You know, she was doing a lot of healing, and we made, you know, I made a bad mistake. I should have never bred her. You know, I should have not encouraged her to sit on a nest, because, you know, she basically, you know, she was, you know, she wasn't totally healthy because of, you know, the frostbite, you know, fighting off the frostbite infection. And then all of a sudden, sitting on a nest and not eating and drinking just made her worse. And then she, you know, she had that. You know, the gimp leg happened, and she just ran her body down. And because, you know, she's not up to snuff, because all the setbacks this poor girl's had, you know, I basically, you know, was putting her on a slow deathbed by breeding her. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. So 2 mistakes with this bird. One, after she healed there and she got better after 30 days, putting her back outside for that one single day, you know, caused her feet to inflame, caused a whole new bunch of problems, infections. You know, and then, you know, breeding her when we got her in here, I should have not. I should have just let her be here, and if we wouldn't have done that, I bet you right now she'd be, you know, 100% better. I know for a fact if I didn't put her outside, you know, and would have just kept her in here, this duck would not be in the shape she's in. So I'm not doing anything with this duck other than just, you know, keeping her you know, her clean, her hospital clean, and we'll just get her back to health. That's the bottom line. But she's definitely drinking. Like you can see, the water's dirty, and that's her rinsing her mouth out. You know, with feed, she's got feed in her mouth, and she's rinsing, so that's really good. So she's drank that much water since last night, because I filled it last night before I went to bed. About 10 o'clock, I topped it right up. So she's drinking lots of water. She's you know, she's in this corner in the food. She cleans it up off the floor after she knocks it over. So she's, I just got to keep her off the nest, stop her from building nests. If I see her building a nest, I got to destroy it, and we just got to keep her going, you know, so that she gets better and gets out of this, the brooding. And I know she's starting to get out of it, because now she's walking around more, and she's not just sitting there, so she's snapping out of it. So, but there's no eggs, so that's a good sign. It's a good and bad, but we just got to get her better. I screwed up. Should have not bred her. I never even thought, you know, when they got on the nest, when you know, she went on the nest, that she would stop eating and drinking like they do, and you know, and being you know, all the problems she's had, that was just asking for a problem, which we got. So anyways, I'm gonna go outside and do the duck chores and do egg recon, which, by the way, yesterday, not a single egg, not even a chicken egg yesterday. So we'll see what we get today. Well, let's see what the duckies are going to give us today for eggs. Like I said earlier, there yesterday, nothing, not a single egg in the barn. It was bizarre. They were outside partying. It was a crazy day. It was so nice here yesterday. Hello, ducks. It's cold right now. It's about minus 11. Went down to minus 17 last night, but it's warming up really, really nice right now. It's an absolute massive mess. I scraped a whole bunch of poop here. We'll take a walk in the pen here before we go do the egg recon. Hey, duckies, you're out enjoying the sunlight here. Now, for us stupid humans, the day is longer today. Because it's going to be, but for the ducks, it's the same length. They aren't fooled by the old daylight savings time scam. Hello, ducks! Everything's ice again. Yesterday was just a massive it's a slush fest in here. Yesterday I took the snow shovel and I scraped all of that poop. I've got to take the wheelbarrow today and I'm going to, once the sun comes around, it thaws all out because it was a massive mess in front of the barn here. It was disgusting. So, and until this ice section here, there's about 2 feet of ice right here. So, and that's where the trench goes. It goes right down there for the drainage. But the problem is there's 2 feet of ice right there, and so I've got to take the snow shovel and push the muck from front of the barn. This is what I did yesterday, and I got it here, and I wanted to drain some before I shoveled it because it was really mucky. I'm going to get the wheelbarrow out, and we'll haul it away today once it thaws out because it's going to get warm again today. And actually tonight it's only supposed to go to -6. Tomorrow it's actually supposed to be +2 at night, so it won't even freeze. Things are going to start melting quick here, right, ducks? Spring's coming. It's almost here. Woo, exciting stuff. Oh, we got a little bit of blood in here. What's going on? All right, we got a whole bunch of blood in here. What is going on in here? Who is bleeding? Don't tell me we got another. But that's no a predator inside of here. This doesn't make sense. All right, I'm gonna go inside the. Let's go inside the shed and see if we got a hurt duck inside. This is bizarre to have blood right there. Unless they're fighting, which that could be it, you know. Let's just see what's happening here. Oh, she's slippery. Everything's covered nice right now. Everything. So we got 2 Muscovy males out here. Okay, we got ducks in here. There's what's going on here? Ducks. Anything wrong with you? No? Yeah. You're looking fine. There's no blood on you. There's no blood on you. So this is just weird. Yeah, I know. Oh, listen to the females banging on the other side of the shed here. Well, let's go take a look here. This is weird. I got, is this guy bleeding? Oh, he's got a foot. Yeah, he's pulled a claw. Yeah, it looks like it's bitten off. So we get a better look here. That is really weird. How did you get your foot like that, duck? Looks like the end of his toes bitten off. That makes no sense. Well, I'm going to have to catch this male, and we'll take a look at him closer. So I'll put the camera down, and we'll get the pivot heads warmed up here, and we'll get a good look at that. That is just weird. Like I'm looking here and it's, unless he got caught on something. We don't even have a bunch of feathers here, like if something got in here and did something to him. But there's no way anything would have, it just doesn't make any sense. It's actually, I'm looking here in his other foot. Okay, it's 2 outside claws. Okay, I'm gonna catch this guy. And I'm going to take a look at his feet. All right, Mr. Duck. Let's take a look at your feet here. What have you done to your toes? All right, Mr. Muscovy. Yeah, I'm looking here, and I don't even need to catch him to take a look. He's somehow has lost his 2 outside claws. Now, I know the males have huge claws. All right, ducks. Oh, there you are. Oh, okay, I don't want to chase him. I'm going to try to get him cornered here. Actually, I'm looking here, Mo's got the same thing. He's got, his outside claw is gone. It's got to be the claws are so big. It's got to be. They're ripping them off there. Because he's got the exact same problem. Yeah, Mo's claw. And their claws are so long. I think that's what it is. We're just losing, unless they're fighting. Holy mackerel. Come on, females, shut up. That's the only thing that makes sense, is they're fighting. Because I see blood on the back of Mo here. The Muscovy males must have got into a fight, and they've ripped their claws off. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because I'm looking here, and it's like, yeah, that's that makes sense though. As you think of it. Let's go inside and take a look at the other ones and see how their claws are doing here. Okay, the outside of his foot has got a little bit of, it looks like a little bit of black. It could be poop stuck on his foot though. Come on, ducks, relax. Now this one here, his claws are smaller. They're much smaller claws. They're not as long. So I'm thinking that the long claws, they're either getting into scraps and they're pulling their claws out. Now I can't remember which sub it was, but somebody mentioned they had Muscovies and that their Muscovies have lost claws. So that makes sense. The claws are getting so long that they're losing their claws. That's the only thing that makes, because there's nothing got in here last night. There's no sign of any struggle. There's no feathers. There's no dead ducks. There's no hurt ducks. It's the only thing that makes sense. They've gotten into a scrap last night and they've hooked a claw and they pulled it off. That's the only thing that makes any sense whatsoever. And the fact that Mo's got blood on his back tells me that he was in a fight. And that blood is from the foot of another duck. And actually, he's got some blood on it. Yeah, they were in a fight last night. Now, we already know that Mo fights because ever since the mating when we took him out, there's been fights. So, yeah, he's got blood on the front of him too here. So Mo was in a fight. So the ducks are fighting. I guess they're getting wound up here with the spring and the warm weather. It's the only thing that makes any sense is that we've got this. The warm weather, the females are going nuts all the time, tormenting the males, and the males are going nuts, getting tormented by the females, and the hormones are starting to run, and mating season, and Mother Nature's kicking in. It's time, it's time to start breeding them, and so let them have sex with each other, so they're not fighting with each other. And that's coming up soon here. Getting real close on the incubator. As soon as I get that settled, we'll know what we're doing here. But just look at them here, they're getting tormented. The females are coming here and just tormenting the crap out of them. Oh. Spring's here, the birds and the bees stuff from the spring. Mother Nature. Alright, I'm gonna get the water happening here. Now we know what's happened here. I got the water running here and we'll go, now we figured out what's going on with those males hurting themselves, fighting. That's what it is. They're just fighting. Nasty little drakes. Well, nasty big drakes, I should say. Let's see what the eggs are. Yesterday, I couldn't believe I came in here and there was no egg yolks. There was no egg yolks. There was no broken shells. There was no. The ducks weren't covered in egg yolk. There was just absolutely not a single egg in the barn. Hello, everyone. Oh, there's nobody in here. Well, there is. There's 2 ducks. That's it. It doesn't look like many eggs here. So let me get the lights on. And we'll go do an egg recon. It's pretty bad. I'm looking around here. I don't see a lot of eggs. It looks like the ducks are shutting down before they give us the big rush of eggs here soon. Alright, let's see what we got for eggs here today. Like I said yesterday, bad. So, there's 1 single egg. And like we're not even seeing, when they break eggs, you see the, the mess they make, and there's not even a mess. No yolks on the straw, nothing. This has got to be the, the drought before the big wave of eggs that we're going to have coming. Because there has to be a big wave of eggs. You can't have, 69 females and not have just a ton of eggs. All right there, chicken, what do you got for me today? Because yesterday was bad. Huh. Well, I got 6 eggs from the chickens. Oh, dropped it. Didn't break it though. Oh, you guys are so cute, little things. Like, and this chicken usually, she's the worst one for breaking eggs. And she's not even covered in yolk today. Like there's nothing. Oh, you're such a tiny little chicken. I'm not a big chicken fan, but my little girls are so small. And it's because they're screwed up hybrids. Because when I bred them, I bred them with the chickens I bought the year before, which, you mix them together, you get these screwed up hybrids. And they're just abnormally small hens. They're like really, really small hens. Like if you look at these, these chickens are about 11 months old, 10 months old. 10 or 9 months, I'm trying to think. But look at, they're tiny little eggs. And they'll never get any bigger because the chicken's so small. Hey, girls. But this is bad egg situation. 2 days worth of eggs, and this is it. Look at. So this has got to be the drought before the big rush of eggs that are going to come. So egg recon sucks. So, and actually, they've only eaten half a feeder worth of food. So they're not even eating a lot. They got to be screwed up about something. Who knows? This warm weather, hopefully they'll get them into the groove and they'll get into the laying mode. But we're not ready yet. Like I said, I'm working on the incubator and I'm hoping, I'm going to have an answer. I'm going to be this week. I'm deciding what's happening on the incubator. So, and then we can start planning for the big hatch. All right, I'm going to go out and finish the water. Well, the egg situation sucks. But we're getting geared up here for spring, and you watch, I'll end up having 50, 60 eggs a day, and it'll be just crazy. Spring's coming here soon. Every day it's getting warmer. Well, the sun's getting warmer. The air temperature doesn't seem to want to warm up. But all little ducks, they're all out here. But look at it, they're over there driving the males nuts. They're so geared up, they want to start breeding now. That's the only thing that makes any sense. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Oh, I almost forgot. I had a curveball thrown at me here the other night. I'll take you around now. I looked out my window, and because of all this warm weather, we're having a lot of melt and a lot of water action happening here. And I looked out, and my electric fence was flashing red, which means absolutely no charge is going to the line. So that means like the ducks were unprotected. So this is like 6:30 at night, and I'm like, oh, you can't go to sleep with with all the predators waking up and skunks and everything getting waking up. And turned out that because of the amount of water in the pen, And the ice, the glacier that's moved down here, it had dead shorted my fence. So this whole area here is all ice. And believe it or not, the ice on the other side of that fence is over a foot thick. And what's happened is that along here, the whole bottom line, which you can't see, is buried in the ice. And when it melts, it actually dead shorts the fence out. And because it was so warm here, the fence was dead shortened in the water. Now when it's frozen, the electric fence doesn't dead short through ice. But when in the water soon as it started to melt, and the other day we had so much melt here, that it didn't freeze till like about 11 o'clock at night. So I had to come down here at 8 o'clock. I'm down here with the flashlight, and basically had to cut the line and bypass it and jump it across to keep the fence alive. So it was, I was out here screwing around in the dark, jumping the fence so that I can get, the fence live. And I've just got this one dead section, which is the bottom section that's buried in the ice. So it's buried in the ice, it really doesn't matter right now. But as soon as it melts, I'm going to have to, re-energize the bottom line. But I was like 8 o'clock at night and looking around, and I was like, oh, I got to go outside and deal with this. And it was like, and I had to deal with it. I couldn't take a chance because, I got a weasel or a skunk wakes up, or, something decides they want to try getting in the pen, and the pen doesn't, electrocute them on the way in. Basically, I could wake up with 30, 40, 50 dead ducks in the morning, and that'd be more depressing than an owl attack. And the worst part is that, it would be so hard to catch it. The chances are I'd never catch it. I would just have to get the fence working to stop them from getting in, so. But that was my my curveball here the other night during the big melt. All while I'm run down feeling and not the best and no energy level. So I'm just going outside, and I want to work on the duck mess outside. And I just want to show you Miss Iscovi. She's standing up. Look at that. She's walking around. She's standing up. She's got a little bit of a limp, but she's not laying there dead to the world anymore. Here, let's go out there and just see how she's doing. Oh, you're looking good, Miss Iscovi. Just look at her. I gotta go out and do a bunch of cleaning outside. It's a massive mess outside, and then I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna clean up her place. And but she is definitely improving. Huge improvement. So I'm gonna go outside, do some work, and then I'm gonna come in here and clean up her mess and give her a bath. Well, the duck adventure is a lot of fun, but like right now, I've got to do a really nasty job here. I've got to clean up some duck poop here real bad. I scraped a bunch of duck poop yesterday, which is soft enough I can scrape up today. But I've got to get this water out of here, this poop water. I got to get it out to over here so the ducks stop playing in it. So, and this is the fun part of the duck adventure. It's not all fun and games, is it, ducks? Matt's got crappy little job. I'd say the word what it really is, but this is a family show. All right, I'm going to get shoveling. It's pretty bad when you got to use a snow shovel to do the job I'm about to do. Deceiving, than I thought it was. The weather, I thought it was warmer than it was. And I got out here, and the clouds came over, and it cooled right off. So I couldn't scrape as much duck feces up as I wanted to, but I did get rid of the big giant puddle that was here. But the ducks, they're just obsessed with it. I can't, I got rid of the big puddle, and but it's muck, so they got to play in it. And ducks will play in their own feces. It's disgusting. But I got as much cleaned up as I could. I got 2 wheelbarrow loads out, so now I'm gonna go and feed Miss Iscovi. Not force feed her, just fill her feet up because she's eating on her own now, which is so nice, and and she's drinking on her own, so. That's a huge relief and a huge workload off. Now she's feeding herself, so I'm gonna go and take care of that, and that's pretty well it for the day.